Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Jason.
And I'm Julia, your co-host. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, whether you're walking, studying, relaxing at home, or commuting to work, we're glad you chose to spend time with us.
In today's episode, we're going to talk about something very important, not only for learning English, but also for life success, and that is self-discipline.
That's right. Self-discipline helps you stay focused, work hard, and reach your goals, even when you don't feel motivated.
And the good news is, you don't need to be perfect to be disciplined. You just need some small habits, daily routines, and the right mindset.
Exactly. So, if you've ever said, I want to study English every day, but I always stop after 2 days, or I want to wake up early, but I always sleep late, this podcast is for you.
We'll keep the conversation simple and easy to understand, so don't worry if your English is not perfect. Just listen, enjoy, and learn with us.
Let's get started. First, let's talk about what self-discipline really means and why it matters so much. So, Julia, let's begin with the big question. What is self-discipline?
Great question, Jason. Self-discipline means doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's like telling yourself, I will do this because it's important, not just because you want to.
Exactly. For example, let's say you want to improve your English. Self-discipline is when you study for 30 minutes every day, even when you're tired, busy, or not in the mood.
Yes, it's the ability to control your actions, your thoughts, and your emotions. It's like having a strong inner voice that says, keep going.
Right. Some people think you need to be very motivated all the time. But the truth is, motivation comes and goes. Self-discipline is what keeps you moving forward when motivation disappears.
That's true. Motivation is like a spark. It feels good, but it doesn't last. Discipline is like a fire that burns slowly every day.
I love that. A good example is waking up early. Most people don't feel excited to get out of bed, especially on cold mornings. But with self-discipline, you get up anyway, because you have goals to reach.
Or maybe you're trying to eat healthy. It's easy to eat chips and sweets, but self-discipline helps you say no and choose what's better for your body.
So in short, self-discipline is about making the right choice, even when the easy choice feels more fun.
That's right. And it's not something you're born with. You can build self-discipline, just like a muscle.
Yes, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to practice small things every day. And slowly, your self-discipline will grow stronger.
And trust me, the more discipline you have, the more success you will see in your life, at work, in school, and even in learning English.
Well said, Julia. Now that we understand what self-discipline is, let's talk about something interesting, why discipline is actually more important than motivation. All right, Julia. Now let's talk about something many people don't understand. Why is self-discipline more important than motivation?
That's a great question, Jason. You know, motivation is like a feeling. Sometimes you feel motivated and sometimes you don't. It comes and goes.
Exactly. One day, you feel super excited to study English. The next day, you feel lazy or tired. That's normal. But if you only study when you feel motivated, you won't study very often.
Right. That's where self-discipline helps. It says, I'll do it anyway, even if I don't feel like it.
Let me give a quick example. Imagine a student named Ali. On Monday, he feels excited and studies English for 2 hours. But on Tuesday, he's not in the mood, so he skips it. Then on Wednesday, he forgets. Soon, he's not learning at all.
Yes, but if Ali has self-discipline, he'll study a little every day, even just 20 minutes. That's better than only studying when he feels good.
Because real progress comes from being consistent, not just from being excited for one day.
Exactly. And here's something important. Successful people are not always more motivated. They are more disciplined. That's the real secret.
Yes, athletes, writers, business people, they don't wait for the perfect mood. They show up, they do the work, and that's why they succeed.
And for our English learners listening today, you don't need to feel excited all the time. Just stay steady. Study a little each day. Practice even when it feels hard.
And you'll be amazed at how far you go. It's not about speed. It's about never giving up.
That's right, Jason. Self-discipline builds strong habits, and strong habits build success.
Well said, Julia. Speaking of habits, in the next part, we're going to share some daily habits that can help you build self-discipline in your life. So now that we know why self-discipline is more important than motivation, let's talk about something very practical. Daily habits.
Yes, habits are small things we do every day. And the good news is, good habits can help you become more disciplined without using too much energy or willpower.
Exactly. When something becomes a habit, you don't have to think too hard about it. You just do it automatically.
Let's share some simple habits that anyone can start. I'll go first. One of my favorite habits is making my bed every morning. It sounds small, but it gives me a good start to the day. It makes me feel organized and ready to focus.
That's a great one, Julia. For me, I like writing a short to-do list every morning. Just 3 or 4 things I want to complete. It helps me stay focused and feel in control of my day.
Yes. And here are a few more helpful habits. Waking up at the same time every day, putting your phone away when you're working or studying, taking short breaks to rest your mind, drinking water in the morning to stay healthy.
Those are great tips. I also think it's powerful to set a fixed time for studying English. Maybe 20 minutes right after breakfast or before going to sleep.
Yes. If you connect a new habit with an old one, it becomes easier to remember. For example, after I drink tea, I will listen to an English podcast.
That's called habit stacking. It's simple, but effective. And over time, your brain learns this new pattern.
Another important thing. Don't try to change everything in one day. Just pick one small habit and do it every day. Start small and build slowly.
Exactly. Even if it's just 10 minutes of English practice or reading 1 page of a book, that's how discipline grows. Little by little.
So, to all our listeners, we want to say this. Choose one good habit this week. Practice it every day. That's how you start building your self-discipline.
And now, let's talk about how planning and setting goals can also help you stay disciplined. Ready, Julia?
Absolutely. Let's dive into that next.
All right, Julia. Now let's talk about something really important, goals and planning. How do they help with self-discipline?
Great question, Jason. Goals give us direction. They show us where we want to go. And planning shows us how to get there.
Exactly. If you don't have a goal, it's like walking without a map. You don't know where you're going, so it's easy to give up.
Yes, but when you have a clear goal, like, I want to speak English fluently, or I want to read 1 English book in 30 days, it gives you something to work toward.
And when you plan your steps, you make the journey easier. For example, if your goal is to speak English better, your plan could be, practice speaking 15 minutes a day. Watch 1 English video every night. Learn 5 new words each morning.
That's a great plan. And planning helps you stay focused. It keeps you from getting lost or distracted.
Also, when you write your goals down, you're more likely to take action. It makes your dream feel real.
I agree. I always tell people, don't just say your goal, write it, break it into small steps, and track your progress.
Yes, tracking progress is powerful. It feels good to check off a task and say, I did it today.
And that small success gives you motivation to do it again tomorrow. Day by day, it becomes a habit.
One more thing, Julia. Some people think their goals must be big, but small goals are just as important.
Absolutely. Start with small, simple goals. For example, I will learn 10 English words this week. I will speak English for 5 minutes today. These small wins build your confidence and discipline.
Exactly. So remember, listeners, set clear goals. Make a simple plan. Take small steps every day.
And over time, your discipline gets stronger and your success gets closer.
Well said, Julia. Now, let's move to the next part. Some real-life examples of self-discipline and success stories. Welcome back, everyone. In this part of our podcast, we want to talk about something very real challenges. Julia, we all face problems when we try to be more disciplined, right?
Oh yes, Jason. Many people want to build self-discipline, but it's not always easy. There are some common problems that stop them.
Let's talk about the first challenge. Laziness. Sometimes people just don't feel like doing anything.
Yes, that's very common. But here's a tip. When you feel lazy, just tell yourself, I will do it for only 5 minutes. Just start. Many times, after 5 minutes, you want to keep going.
That's a smart trick. The second challenge is distractions like your phone, social media, or noise.
Right. One way to fix this is to create a quiet space for study or work. Turn off notifications. Put your phone far away, even in another room if you can.
The third challenge is lack of time. Many people say, I'm too busy. I have no time.
Yes, but we all have 24 hours. The key is to manage your time better. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a big difference over time.
Absolutely. It's not about having time, it's about making time for what's important.
Another challenge is giving up too early. Some people try for a few days, then stop because they don't see fast results.
Yes, but success takes time. You have to be patient. Discipline is like a muscle. You must train it every day.
Exactly. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just start again the next day.
That's a great point, Julia. Being kind to yourself is also part of building discipline.
So, to our listeners, start small. Avoid distractions. Don't give up too soon, and remember, progress takes time.
Yes, and now that we've talked about the challenges, let's move to the final part. Some simple action steps you can take today to build self-discipline. All right, everyone, since this is the English Learning Podcast, let's now talk about how self-discipline can help you learn English faster and better.
Yes, Jason. Learning English is not just about watching one video or reading one book. It's about showing up every day, even when you're tired or busy.
Exactly. Discipline means studying when you don't feel like it, listening to podcasts during your walk, practicing speaking for 10 minutes, even if you're alone.
That's right. I know some learners who watch English videos daily, repeat what they hear, and write new words every day. They're not the smartest or fastest. They're just consistent.
And that's the secret. You don't need to study for hours. Just 15 to 20 minutes every day adds up over time. It becomes a habit, and then a lifestyle.
Also, don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. If you wait for motivation, you might wait forever.
Yes, so be disciplined. Make a small daily routine for learning English. Stick to it. And you will see big results in a few weeks or months.
To our listeners, self-discipline is your best friend on the journey to fluency.
So true. And in our final part, we'll give you some simple action steps to help you get started today. Wow, Julia. What a great conversation today. We covered so much. what self-discipline is, why it matters, daily habits, how to plan, and how it connects to learning English.
Yes, Jason. I hope our listeners feel more confident now. Self-discipline is not something you're born with. It's something you build, step by step, day by day.
Exactly. And remember, friends, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. Start small, take action, and don't give up when it gets hard.
Right. Even if you miss a day, don't stop. Get back up the next day and try again. That's what self-discipline is all about.
And if your goal is to speak better English, discipline is your superpower. It helps you study every day, stay focused, and grow slowly but surely.
Now it's your turn, dear listener. Don't just listen to this podcast. Take action. Set one small English goal for this week. Make a simple plan and follow it every day, even for just 10 minutes.
Yes, and if you do that, you'll be surprised at how far you can go in 1 month, 3 months, even 1 year.
Also, if this podcast helped you, please share it with a friend. You can also leave a comment or a review to let us know what you think.
We'd love to hear your story. What goal are you working on? What helps you stay disciplined? Share it with us.
And don't forget to follow our channel so you never miss a new episode. We have more amazing topics coming up to help you grow your English and yourself.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, discipline is the bridge between goals and success. You can do it. Just take one step at a time.
Until next time, stay strong, stay focused, and keep learning.
Bye for now, and take care.